right, y'all may be seated. We do have a special guest and visitor. Bill Dindy is here, and we are going to invite him forward to give us a quick presentation about things that are happening in Rotary. So, Bill, my friend, please come forward and take it.
Thank you very much. It's always great to be here. And I didn't know I was coming on such a great day when we're celebrating the basketball and athletics we have here in Irving.
Yeah.
Y'all know I went to the University of Dallas, and I'm very fond of this whole area. And it feels like coming home every time I'm here. People read me so well. Happy to be here. I'm here on a mission as our foundation chair. I served as foundation chair for 3 years for our district, and we've done a lot of good work with our foundation. Now, how many of y'all have given to the Rotary International Foundation? Every hand should probably go up here.
Yeah.
Because what is this club? What's special about this club? Last year we got the banner for every member, every Rotarian gave something to the foundation. I mean, that's great. I'd be applauding for you. I'd be the only one here, but yeah, y'all heard it.
Yeah.
Our heart, it's what allows us to do the good work in the world that we do. And the things that Rotary is known for worldwide, like the eradication almost of polio, we can't stop. We've been this close, now we're maybe this close. We can't stop. We got to knock this thing out. But Rotary is the only organization that had the heart to take this type of challenge on early 1970s. And since that time, the World Health Organization, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and others have joined the efforts that it was Rotarians, business folks who came together to do good work in the community and for the world at large, took forward. And we've given over $1 billion to the eradication of polio from our organization, and we're going to get that job finished. But in addition, we do a ton of good work, and I don't get to do a slideshow, but in other places that I like to take Rotarians. And if you like to travel, how many of you like to travel?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Traveling, I heard something going to Athens, Greece before we got started here. I love traveling. But to travel and then do some good work when you get there, that's almost divine. And I've taken groups over the past year, and then just in the past 12 months, I've taken 2 groups to Cuba. Cuba has a need. They allow Americans to go to doing humanitarian service work, and you Rotarians qualify.
Yes.
I've taken a group to India. We went to India, Kashmir region, on the Pakistani border. Now, Kashmir is beautiful, Pakistan's scary. You know, we're right there on that border. Oh, and by the way, anybody military here? Post-military? Y'all guys need to fix your language. When I heard there were skirmishes on the border, so be aware. Skirmishes I thought were shouting matches. Y'all know what skirmishes are? They're shooting at you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's no good. And they're like, the bunker's over here. I don't want to run to a bunker. So, but I love the fact that we have Rotarians in those scary places brokering peace, because Rotary is about peace. Y'all's work is great in our community here and in the world at large. And if you want to see the work we do, let's go see it. We have a district conference cruise. How many of you are going on a district conference cruise? Like 4, 5, 6? If you haven't made plans and you have it in the back of your mind, do so now. They're closing out. The ship leaves at the end of April. We're leaving out of Galveston. We're going to Cozumel and to Roatan, Honduras, where we're doing good Rotary work when we get there. But we're also doing the business and the conference and the things on the cruise. So I encourage you to do that. And then finally, major donors. Do we have any major donors in the house today? What's a major donor, by the way? Quick question. Anybody know that? Rotary International Foundation? Rotary International, it's a great organization. We have over 1.2 million Rotarians worldwide. A lot of people join Rotary, they're busy people, they got a lot of money, they donate a lot. Major donors, they give $10,000 more to the foundation. Now, I started Rotary 27 years ago, and I was pretty young. I guess we're all younger 27 years ago. Some people are more younger, right? They're all younger. A lot younger 27 years ago. And I'll tell you, when I joined Rotary Dallas, there were a lot of people that had so much wealth, and when they called for money, I felt like I couldn't contribute much at all. I couldn't equal what they were doing. But I love what we stand for, and I love making a difference in the world. And among the world's best charities, according to outside sources, Charity Navigator, they rate the Rotary Foundation in the top 10 every year. And 3 years ago, they rated the Rotary Foundation as the #1 charity in the world of charities nationwide. Over 3,000, all ones you can think of, the Heart Association, the cancer thing, all of them. Rotary Foundation was #1 because the money gets to where it's supposed to go. Because we have people on both sides of the equation. Tell you I'd like to travel? I've gone to Malawi, Africa 3 times. We have supported girls' education in Malawi, Africa. And I've taken people who want to see Malawi. It's amazing how a few dollars can change a life. Here, a few dollars, it can make a difference, but there, it's life or death. And I think it's amazing the work we do. So, #1, how many of y'all are givers? Okay, all y'all, because you're Rotarians, you know, I think most people are. I think most of us want to do some good in our lives. If you're gonna put your money where it's gonna do good, and a lot of us are philanthropic, the Rotary Foundation should be #1 charity. It's just, we don't talk about it amongst ourselves, we don't talk about it with the rest of the world. Over 20 years ago, I signed up for this thing called the Paul Harris Society. Paul Harris Society, how many of y'all are Paul Harris fellows? I saw a few pens, look around here, like half the room. That's a person who's given $1,000 to the foundation. I got to that point, but they told me about the society. Anybody know what the society is? You give $1,000 every single year. Now I had a guy ask if I could give $1,000. I thought about it, yeah, I can. And then I realized he was asking me to sign up for the society every year. And 20 years ago, I was trying to get my business started, trying to get my family started. I work for myself. Anybody work for themselves here? If you haven't done it, you don't know how scary it can be when an outgo continues and income didn't come. Y'all felt that, right? So I didn't want to make a commitment. But I had a guy say, Bill, sign up for this. It's $84 a month on your credit card. You can always cancel it. You ever want to cancel? And sure enough, I've had some lean times over the 20 years where I had to decide, we need all those channels and cable. What can we give up? What does the family not need today? But we never quit doing this. And I got the major donor just because we care so much about doing this. I encourage those of you who have the heart to do it. I brought a couple forms. Do the $84. If you have the heart to do it, you'll find a way to do it, and it's going to a good cause. If you can't do it later, you can drop it. But I hope that you find after many years that it's one charge that makes you feel good every month. It's still a little bit for the world. And as a lasting incentive to do so, we're having a I Love the Foundation, We Love Our Foundation dinner on February the 9th. All Paul Harris Society members are complimentary because we had a couple sponsors say they want to recognize our major donors. Everybody else is invited to attend. It's at Maggiano's in Little Bend, $68, but it's a good way to get to meet other Rotarians. Now that's all I got today. I appreciate a few minutes and think I always go over, but thank you so much. God bless you.
So friends, if you have any questions for Bill or want to know more, he will be around at the end of the meeting, and he'll stick around and answer questions if you have those. Without further ado, I want to invite Terry Oliver, our program director, to introduce to us someone that is no stranger to this club.
Yeah, Terry.
Good afternoon. It's good to see such a full room today. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for joining us. And a lot of it is due to the fact that we have a very full table over here. But I'd like to introduce you to Brian Rogers. He is the Director of Athletics for Irving ISD. I think he said 18 weeks in. So please help me welcome Brian.
Thank you all very much. I think we were here about 17 weeks ago, and that was about 1 week.
Yes.
We were talking about football.
Football.
So, first of all, thank y'all for allowing us to come promote not only our programs, but our kids. I say it all the time, Irving ISD, student athletes are the best, not only in Texas, but in the world. We are truly blessed every day to get to work with the young men and young women in Irving ISD. And we appreciate y'all's support as well. So thank you for allowing us to come out here today and share with you a little bit about our programs. We're actually right in the middle of basketball season, just about to finish up the first South Fork district play. So I'd like to just say thanks to the coaches for coming out. You know, during the season to come share. And that's how blessed we are as an athletic department to have great coaches that work day in and day out with our young athletes, not only just to coach them, but to truly be a role model, a mentor, sometimes a parent. What they do on a day-to-day basis is truly a calling, to be honest with you. So I'd like to just say thanks to you guys for what y'all do for Irving ISD and for our athletic department. Thanks for coming out today as well.
Yeah.
So we truly believe athletics helps and serves kids in our community. We want to win every game we go play, every game we compete in. We're trying, but we also know we're teaching more than just wins and losses. You know, we talk about the 3 C's. You know, obviously it's competition. Well, once you get out of school, there's still competition. It looks different, but in the business world and just in the world in general, you have to compete every day to win. So we talk about that competition piece. Daily, we're having character development lessons with our young men and young women. Very, very important at that pliable age of 14 to 18 years old. You got a really good chance to mold and mentor and develop character at that age. So we stress that daily with our student athletes. And the one that you're involved in, we stress community service too. So if y'all ever have a community service project, if y'all need some help, please reach out to me at the athletic department or the campuses as well. We'll be happy to partner with you guys hand in hand and get whatever y'all need done. So again, our predecessor, Coach Roddy, used to say a good AD is to be seen, not heard. So I'm going to get it off the mic. And first up will be Coach Donaldson. He is the boys head basketball coach at Nimitz. He's been there 12 years. Joe, I worked with Joe 9 years at Nimitz when I was on that campus. So I've seen him in action. I've seen him in person. Again, as good of a coach he is, he's a better man. So Coach Donaldson, you'll be up first.
Woo.
Thank you, Coach Rogers. To the Rotary Club members, we're certainly glad to be here. We thank you for having us. Again, thank Coach Rogers, our new athletic director. It's awesome. Our girls coach, I just did want to mention that our girls coach at Nimitz wanted to be here. She wanted me to tell everybody, she said hello. She's getting ready for a big district game tomorrow. This is her athletic period, so she couldn't make it today, but she really she missed it. And then I'll take care of her portion of the lunch.
Yeah. Get it, Coach.
But first, I'd like to thank and I'd like to give a shout out to Coach Mike Kuhnstein.
Yeah.
I'd like to, he was a member here and he always organized this part of the basketball program and always, he's such a guru in basketball and an ambassador for basketball all across the country. So I certainly like to give a shout out to him and thank him. This is my 12th year, as Coach Rogers said. Here, and time has just really flown by. It seems like last year I was coaching my first season at Nimitz. And normally we do this in October. We do it early before the season, so we're all excited and talking about our seasons, talking about our undefeated season we're about to have. And now we're in the middle part of the season. It's not quite undefeated, but we're doing well. We're playing it as our colleagues. They can attest, we're playing in the toughest district, one of the toughest districts in the state of Texas. And our kids are doing really well, playing hard. We've been through some injuries there at Nimitz, but we've overcome a lot and we're playing well so far. We have a senior, one of our seniors, Gerald Mirage, is coming up on his 1,000th career point this year. So that's a big accomplishment for us. The thing about that is he also boasts 3.9 GPA. It's great.
Okay.
On top of that, as a team, we had 98% passer rating for our entire basketball program this past 6 weeks. So we're excited about that.
That's great.
We're a senior heavy team. We have about 8 seniors on our team this year. Every one of our seniors will be enrolling in college next fall. And they will be majoring in something. Most of them will be majoring in something other than basketball. But they're doing well. We have a great group of seniors who are doing well. As far as our community service goes, we have our Reach and Grow program that we visit our elementary schools, and we don't read to the elementary students. They actually read to us. And we like that. They really get a lot out of reading to those big giant kids. And we thought that made more of an impact when they got to read to us, and they really got a big kick out of that. So that's been a real good deal for us. And then over the holidays, we did some real good community service as far as we painted the church, we fixed the yard and stuff for some churches there in Irving and here in Dallas. And so, but we really, more than anything, we just thank you for having us, giving us a chance to talk about our programs and our kids. Number one, that's our athletic directors, our school administrators, period, always talk to us about, kids first, and, winning. We don't always, winning is not, we don't do that at all costs, but we really take care of our kids, and we really appreciate you guys for having us. And thanks for all you do for Irving ISD. We appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Up next, we'll bring up a new coach at Irving MacArthur, our FEMA basketball program. Coach Newman doesn't only run the program now, she used to play in the program. And for you that have been here over the last 42 years, there was another lady sitting at that table, Coach Susie Osley. She has recently retired after 42 years in the district, over 840 wins. So sometime in the near future, we're gonna rename the gymnasium at MacArthur, the Susie Osley Gymnasium, and there'll be more information about that. We're blessed to have one of Coach Oslegel's players and former mentees, and she actually played on the 2010-2011 state championship team. So Coach Newman, come on up.
All right.
Thank you for having me. Probably gonna piggyback off of Rogers for a second. Yes, I'm an Irving ISD graduate. I graduated from MacArthur in 2012, and I was a part of the state championship team in 2011. So I had the privilege to play for Coach O, and also I was her assistant for 3 years. Last year I took a position at Naaman Forest as my first opportunity as a head coach. And then when she retired, I knew I had to come back home. I love the community. It's my second home, and it's meant a lot to me. So for me to be able to come back and make a difference in children's lives like it did for me just growing up, it's been an honor. And so this has been a great experience so far. And I'm just so glad to be a part of the Irving ISD community again. We're having a pretty good season so far. We have 6 seniors, and so we'll be graduating a lot, but I look forward to what we have up and coming. Hopefully we can make a district playoff run, so I'm excited. We have a great group of girls. One thing besides the basketball aspect, I love spending time with them. For me, I always talk about how it's bigger than basketball. For me, I took away so many things from playing basketball, and also things from Coach O that I use today. So that is the most important thing for me. I always say, hey, whatever you want to do outside of basketball, I'll be there to support it. I tell my kids, if you want to be a famous YouTuber, how can I help you do that? Do I need to set up videos for you? Do you want to be a veterinarian? How can I put you in that position? And so for me, it's all about instilling morals and values. And I feel like if I can do that, wins or losses, I'm good. I've done my job. And so I'm excited. I'm excited for my career here, and I'm very glad to be back and hope I can make everybody proud, and I appreciate everything that you all do for this community. So, thank you.
We have competitions going usually on Tuesday nights and Friday nights. And there will be something at every campus, either boys playing or girls playing, and sometimes a combination. So, you know, if you're looking for something to do any Tuesday or Friday night, please come out and support these young men and women. They do invest a lot of time in what they do. Next up, Coach M. Bowie. He is returning for his second year at Irving MacArthur. Having you know, starting off one year, kind of get your feet on the ground now, he's building. So we're excited about the future at Irving MacArthur's boys program. So Coach M. Bowie, if you come up.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thanks for having us. Again, like Coach mentioned, it's my second year at MacArthur High School. And to be different from Coach Donaldson is when I inherited this program, it's a very young program. We currently have 3 freshmen on varsity and 7 freshmen on JV. So the motto of the season is you grow through what you go through. Because we have a lot of young kids. We have a lot of 14-year-olds playing heavy varsity minutes. So every day, everything they go through, every situation they go through is a learning lesson. Even when the wins and losses in the basketball court, like Coach Newman mentioned, is we have an opportunity with these kids more than with the parents. We were with them before school, during school, after school. We were with them during spring break, we were with them during summer break, Christmas break, Thanksgiving break. We're always around these kids. Sometimes big lesson, sometimes big mentor, and sometimes parent, bus drivers, and whatever it may be, is we'll always look at these kids. And to piggyback on Coach Rogers is you guys are all welcome to come attend any of our games and to continue support of the community. And one thing I love about Irving is it's a true community. Speaking of most of our players, and Coach Newman can attest to it, is a lot of our kids, their parents went to MacArthur or Irving ISD schools, or the grandparents went to those schools. It just showcased how great of a city community the city of Irving is. So I'd like to thank you guys for everything you do for us. Make sure to come see us and come see our babies. And again, thank you for the continued support. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Coach. Up next, we'll invite Coach Robinson to the podium. She's been in the district 9 years now as the head ladies basketball coach for the Irving High. And if you know her, she's awesome. Been in the school district 11 years now, and not one person, she don't even know this, has ever said anything negative about Coach Robinson with me. So thank you for what you do at Irving High, and thank you for what you do for us.
I've been writing a lot today. This year has been totally different for me. I've gone through a lot this year, totally different than any other adult year for me. Excuse me, my voice is a mess. I've been coaching. I'm not gonna say yelling at my voice. But as you know, this is my 9th year at Irving High School. And it's been different because I lost one of my best friends this year. Sister, we went to college together, and everybody talks about how much we take care of our kids. Well, they've been taking care of me this year. And I just want to, a lot of you might not get to meet our students. You don't get to hear from them, and I'm going to read something that one of my athletes, my senior, Sabrina Rivera, wrote to me. And it's just the first part of it, it's a long passage. She said, "Dear Coach Rob, I'm writing you this letter because I feel like you need some warmth and reassurance. You have so many little teens that love you so much, and that would do anything for you. We hate that our favorite person on earth is going through so much and wish we could protect you and him. You are a very special person. You mean the world to me and so many others. You are someone that I can go to no matter what, and I trust you with everything." And that's just the first part of it. I wrote so much stuff, y'all, and more than anything, my girls and anybody that's seen them play this year, we might not have the best basketball team, but they give me 100% effort. And that's something that you really can't just coach. And I'm gonna fuss and I'm gonna get on them, but I know day in and day out, they're gonna give me everything that they have. They're gonna try, they're gonna get frustrated, they're gonna fall on the floor. Sabrina, you don't know what a charge is unless somebody basically run over you. And I said, you know what, I'll buy anybody lunch that takes a charge, thinking nobody would do it. Well, she got 7 in the past 4 games. So I said, how about Brazilian steakhouse? So we can knock it out. But she's our leading defender, and she's a phenomenal kid, as you can see. I speak so highly of her. She has 69 steals on the game. I have a junior that was in this, I call it the streets of Irving High School last year. She was not doing what she was supposed to do, so she wasn't a part of the team. Well, she's come in, her name is Aaliyah Martin, number 33 on my team. She's about my height, maybe a little shorter, which is different for Irving. I'm not gonna get any big girls up there. And she had 28 rebounds in 1 game, 26 rebounds in another game. And that's just, once again, 100% effort. One of the words that we are on this year is called La Hermandad. My girls are Hispanic, we speak Spanish. I don't speak much, but they teach me a lot of things. That means sisterhood. They take care of each other, and they take care of me. If any of y'all follow our Twitter page, we have Lady Tiger Ball, and then my personal one, Coach Rob IHS. I'm the boys soccer team mom. And so I always tell them, those brothers are out there, those brothers are playing, and the boys, when they come and support us. We've had a phenomenal amount of support. And one thing I can promise you that you're gonna see with my girls is hard work, because we're working on their mindset as well. I gave them the definition of mindset. It's the established set of attitude held by someone. That's your character. Who are you? Where do you want to be? What do you want? I'm very blessed that my girls do well in school. Michelle Camacho, she's the valedictorian of the junior class. And they do well outside of school. If one person gets in trouble, the other 11 are in trouble, because they're a litter of puppies and they're always together. So if one person does one thing, I know, all of them were there. I know they were there. And I'm just very blessed to be here. Me and Coach Bryson work really well together. He just kind of says, whatever you want to do, I'm down for it. And I love that mindset. But as a whole, our Irving ISD basketball coaches are really, really, really close. If you know me, you know April and I, Coach Zachary at Nimitz, we played basketball together, but she's still that tall. But we were 11 or 12 years old, and Tiffany that passed away, all of us were on the same team together. So that loss didn't just hit me, it hit her too. So we're doing a coaches versus cancer game on January 27th. It's at Irving versus Nimitz, and it's where we get to wear our suits and our sneakers. And so I'm gonna be sending out all the information on that, and I would love for everyone to come and participate. If you can donate, please donate, and just come out and support our kids. And more than anything, support us. Because there's a lot of times where we might not be successful on the court as we want to be, and we need a little pat on the back and tell us, hey, you're doing a really good job, even if we don't feel like it. So I just want to say thank you again, and I appreciate everyone. I really didn't even get my speech, but I appreciate it.
This is a first for me too, kind of like a lot of you, because I haven't been in these meetings with 4 of the speakers today. And as I said earlier, there's no doubt we're truly blessed, truly blessed with our coaches in Irving ISD. So again, hats off to you guys. Last up will be the newly hired first-year head boys basketball coach at Irving High. I've been to his games. They're getting after it, I can promise you that. And Coach Bryson's doing a great job, and came in late this summer, hit the ground running, and they're having a good year. So Coach Bryson.
Good afternoon. Thank you guys for having us out and providing these meals and everything. This is great. Some little new experience for me, but this is great. So I look forward to doing it again, hopefully you do a good enough job. Hopefully we can do it again. Like Coach said, this is my first year at Irving High. 18th year overall, my first year at Irving, and it's been great. I got hired very late, so I'm learning on the fly, and Coach Robinson has done a good job of helping, and I am a good follower, so she tells me what to do, and I definitely do that, and it's been great. You know, we're in the, I guess, middle toward the end of our season, and you know, it's been good. It's been, we've gone through every emotion, good, bad, okay, you know, frustrated, happy, you know, you name it. But we have a young team, unlike Coach, but they're all good kids. I would say they're hard workers, and that's kind of our motto, is we're just trying to work really hard, and hopefully it transfers to the court. And then once the ball's done, bouncing outside of that, right? So that's what we just preach about, showing up and doing what you're supposed to do, and doing it the right way. Just talk about some things we're doing and that we kind of stand for, make staples, our academics. I got to get up to 98%. We were in the mid-90s. I got to see, push these guys harder, but first 6 weeks, second 6 weeks, we're in the 90s passing rating, because I just believe that not every kid's going to go play basketball, but it may set you up to go do something else. If you want to go community college, big college, the first step is the grades, you know, even the military, you know, so, and then we're making a big push of just helping out in the community. Like Coach Rogers said, if you guys have anything going and you need help, please reach out to him or us, because we're all about that. So one of the things we've done, through Irving High School, we had a project adoption around Christmas. That was a great success. That was new to me. I didn't know the school got behind it. It was a big deal. Can't wait for next year. And then something we did on our own, we donated over 100 toys to Keys Elementary, which is close by Irving. Had the boys go present them. They can do whatever with them. And that was a really good deal. You know, it's around Christmas. I know it's that time, but we also do stuff outside of Christmas. We're trying to get with our special ed department and organize kind of like a Special Olympics, but more basketball related. So that may be in the works, so look out for that as well. Again, I just want to thank everyone for having us out here. Really enjoyed it. And again, if you, like everyone said, if you want to come check out a game, definitely do it. I know we play each other coming up pretty soon. I don't know the date for Nimitz or MacArthur, but when we play, you can kill one bird, two stone, or what is it, two birds and one stone, right? So come on out, and everybody, you don't have to go to every game, just go to one. So thank you guys, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, coaches. We appreciate the way that you are building up these students, both academically as well as on the court. So keep up the good work. We are proud of Irving ISD and what the teachers and coaches bring to our students. So we appreciate y'all and all that you do, the things you're instilling in our kids here. So keep up the good work.
Yes.
We do have a moment to make a few quick announcements, and I'll start with one of my favorites, Kathy Howard. You're welcome.
I have a question. Do you all have like a booster club for the parents? Do the parents help you support in an organized way?
Yes. Well, we just started our booster club this year.
I know this Rotary Club uses the band boosters of Cartwright, and they help us with our flag program. And knowing that your boys have strength.
And the girls too.
That's right. Yeah.
Sorry. But I'd be happy to talk to you about a connection of some sort, if that would help you all out. And also, we love to come to games.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so again, we're about to kick off our flag program, so stay tuned for that. We are recruiting new people that would like flags in front of their residence or in front of their business. So if you know somebody that would like to have a flag, we place them out during all the major holidays. And then we utilize our booster clubs and scout clubs, our scout troops to get those flags out so that they can earn some money. So it's a win-win for us here at Rotary. Friends, are there other announcements for the good of the club? Good, we only have 59 seconds. So I will ask that any board members that are here today, we're looking at bumping our meeting forward to next week, if that's a possibility. Bill Lindy.
Can we recognize our newest Paul Harris Society right here?
Yes. President Lindy Display. That's awesome. Congratulations. Thanks, Bill. Anything else? All right, well, if you're a board member, get back to me if we can meet next week. And otherwise, I'll invite you all to please stand. And Rodney Black, would you be willing to lead us the four-way test?
Yes. The four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. First.
Is it the truth?
Second.
Is it fair to all concerned?
Third.
Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
Fourth.
Will it be beneficial to all